What's up, guys? It's King Pithy back with another episode on Unsocial Craft. Welcome back. Once again, this is episode 9, which means that we are one step closer to the very finale of the season. And we haven't really done much to our house. I do have to get rid of this thing. This thing will be gone soon. I got a lot of suggestions from friends to put there, especially since people really didn't watch enough of the video, I guess, to comment down there. But the thing is a lot of the people that watch my videos aren't able to comment or subscribe down there, so anyway, we really haven't done anything much to the exterior of my base, but when we head on inside, we see that I have put beacons and an automatic storage system in here. Finally, something that I had on the task board that I needed to get done a long time ago, and I really didn't get it done when I needed to. But if we head on back to the back end here, you can see that it's a pretty simple redstone system. Basically, it's connected up to the hoppers, which are connected up to these comparators, which run to a redstone system underneath with redstone repeaters and torches, which powers the whole thing, allowing it to sort out the system whenever you put, well, you could put a whole stack of sugarcane in here, but then you have dirt by the name of something, you know, it doesn't really have to have a name, any specific name, but if you put a crazy name in there that you know that you will never put into that chest, then you will be able to sort the item system out. Now, I kind of have to improvise this a little bit, because it's getting stuck on this exterior hopper. And so that's where I want you guys to come in. I want to know what you guys think. Should I maybe like shorten this thing down just a little bit, or maybe should I remove this hopper? Should I come up with something else different? Put a chest in there. I've heard about that before. But anyway, these two are the exact same on each side, and I'm having the exact same problem. So if you guys can, please comment down below and give me some suggestions as to what I can do to fix this. I have some wood in here. Now this is all stuff from the sorted filter, so nothing too special in here. Anyway, I have wood, I have stone, I have oak leaves, I have dirt, I have, which is, yeah, I have mycelium, I have obsidian, which is not going to have a lot of that in use. But we do have a lot of wood in here, which is going to be in use. We have gold, we have carrots, both things that we really need a lot of, especially for me to make these golden carrots. And then you have sand on this side. Sand is something necessary, especially if you want to make TNT, and I like using TNT, especially when I'm going mining for netherite. But the thing is I don't think that I'm going to be doing any more netherite mining this season, just because, you know, I don't see the point. On this other side, we have redstone, you know, sugarcane, emeralds. Emeralds are definitely something that I'm going to need. Iron, birchwood, diorite. Yep, you heard me right. Diorite. That's right, I put diorite in there. I don't know who would put diorite in their storage system, but anyway, we do have these sunflowers, which I have a plan for it for the final episode, which you guys will have to wait and see. Bones, rotten flesh. I have a lot of rotten flesh, as you can see here, and then gravel, which again is necessary for concrete with sand. So basically, between the two storage systems here, I have all the things that I would need to combine for certain items, like sand and gravel, and then carrots and gold. You know, you could use emeralds and pair those emeralds. Well, you can't really pair emeralds up because you can't make anything out of emeralds. But stone and wood for base work. leaves dirt and mycelium for shops for other people that need help with that. Redstone in general is needed. I don't know. I think I got a whole bunch of... Oh, I don't have a whole bunch of redstone in there. But I do have some... also, on their sides, there are little... these chests out here, which pick up all the stuff that don't go into any of these chests out here, which I think is a really great thing to add onto this system, especially because I have a lot of junk. We are going to need some of that birchwood for a build that I'm going to be doing here soon, but, you know, I have a lot of junk around here, and it's kind of a thing for me to be able to sort that out and put all of my junk into one little pile. So anyway, guys, I'm not just going to talk all the way through this episode. I'm going to have a bit of a super fast build mode session involving a couple shops that I need to get in the shopping district, and I'm going to build some stuff on my base. But before I go and build some of the stuff on my base, I'm going to go to shopping district and show you guys some of the stuff that has happened most recently in the shopping district. So most of what I'm talking about are just little shops popping up here and there. If you look here, Mav's Got Skills has created a new terracotta shop, which is, it's kind of late in the season. And also check out this lodestone. Just a bit of a obvious flex in here, but yeah, if you go in here, you see that it's got some regular terracotta, some glazed terracotta. I love working with glazed terracotta. It's a beautiful block, as you can see, with like the floor and stuff like that. And also, directional blocks are order only. Now, if you guys don't know, magenta terracotta are basically are basically used as directional blocks. So, special orders, blue glazed, and directional, etc. So basically, all the things that aren't in these chests are in that. Looked at the wrong thing. Are going to be special orders from there. So, yeah, you pay here, and yeah, that's one of the newest things to the shopping district. Oh no, we got a sheep. Ah, perfect. It's finally day. Now, yeah, we kind of this place used to be dirt, and I kind of renovated it for my friend to, because there's something I'm gonna show you guys that's happened, that I did. But anyway, Mavin's got this new little thing here because imports over there is shutting down, unfortunately. So yeah, it's just a glass pyramid. I kind of like the visual of it. Just interested to see what he's gonna do with it. But we got a nice little wood road going down here to my shop and Taco Reader 989 shop. I think these are great additions, especially since it's kind of the older type of road with the you know, how some people would use bricks. You know, I like using wood. It's weird, but yeah, I think it looks good, and it adds a nice little thing to the shopping district. It also fills in some space like this. What did I do? Basically, what I did is I made a statue commemorating, although short term, but I'm basically commemorating Little Fire, or as we call him usually, Aiden. His short reign of presidency in the shopping district. So basically, he's holding the Unsocial Craft rulebook, which is an actual book that we wrote all together, with rules and, you know, right hand up. It should be right hand. We'll just make it left hand. We'll just make it left hand just because it's different. But I like how there's a bit of a city skyline behind. Now, if you get further away here, like I'm thinking on top of these, and you kind of see that you kind of see what I'm going for when I built this. Maybe get on top of here. Yeah, you see that the little black building with the lights in the middle behind the giant tower leading up there. That's kind of just tower that I wanted to add in behind to add a little bit of aesthetic, and I think it does that perfectly. So, underneath here, you have the little lights. It's a nice little tunnel, but behind this tunnel is the giant light bulb, which is not an actual building. Of course, this is the wool thing that looks a little further away. I don't know, this place is going to look a lot better eventually, but this is Unsocial Craft Tower, and as you can see, there's no virtual way of getting in there. Yeah, no, not at all. But one place that there is a way of getting into is this nice shop that I made just recently. So basically me and Mavin created this area. This is Unsocial Craft City, and we decided that we were going to make just little city towers and stuff like that. And I decided to make an actual building shop, and oh my goodness, this looks amazing. I love how this side looks the most. Because it kind of just looks like a theater, and I know over here it's a little less. There's not as much life to it as I wish there actually were. But if you do head around here, there's a little bit more with the little design here. Around the back side, there's also designs on the back. I don't know. I need to do something with the front of this place. But anyway, since imports is gone, that kind of opens it up that since this is going to be kind of like a city, I wanted to put another shop right about, more than likely right about in here. Now, I'm really adamant about adding in a shop like that, because it's kind of late in the season, and, I mean, since it's this late in the season, we're not really, who's gonna buy from a shop? Basically, the only reason why I'm gonna be building this shop is just for looks. Like, just for looks. Nothing's gonna happen inside of this shop at all, ever. Move. It's just for the looks. And honestly, I'm okay with looks because, even if the shop doesn't have any purpose, I'm gonna mention this shop, imports. It's not gonna have a purpose soon. And you have the monuments and stuff like that over here, and then the giant quartz building. That's all I call it. Those really don't have an actual purpose, but they do look good in the aesthetic of this city. I'm going to head over to my base right now. I'm going to go start working on something that I think that I should have done a long time ago, and it is finishing up my base. So I'll get right on that, and you guys will get to see what exactly I had to get done. No super fast build mode for that, because I don't want to overuse the super fast build mode thing, but hey, at least you guys will get to see it. Let's go. Well, friends, it is time to say goodbye to the projects on the castle thingy. I don't even know what my base is now. We've done a lot of hard work, and it's finally done. And I am also happy to say that I am completely done with the terraforming. Ouch! With the terraforming of my base, with the addition of these new side entrances, I guess. I haven't built floors for them yet, but yeah, I was a bit adamant when I first added them. I had to do them over several times. I wasn't sure, but now I think they look pretty nice in the form that they are used over here. And I think honestly, maybe it's a horse stable. But I think honestly, it's a good way to end work on this base. I know there was probably more that I wanted to do, like cover up the beacons in a nice looking way, or make more pathways. But now it's just these additional entrances. I think make it look nicer. This is kind of something that I've been wanting to do. These additional entrances, kind of for a while. Like I said, I was a bit adamant with them. I'm just like slightly concerned at the the way that they would look blending in, but yeah, they look really, really good in this place. So like I said, I went around, I asked my friends, and they all said, why not just make a nice little platform for me to stand on? I mean, you know, who wouldn't want their king to have a nice platform to stand on in rain? You know? I don't know the really point of the platform. I just think it's a good idea, maybe, you know, to address the subjects. Maybe I'll add some chairs looking things or something like that. I was gonna add a village down below here where my former camp is, but I just not ran out of room. I just didn't build my base up high enough, honestly. It was a bit of a mistake that I had made early on, not building this thing higher up off the ground, but ultimately I think it's okay for me to just have a singular castle. I mean, I don't think that I need to have a huge base yet. That's season 2. No. Maybe. You guys don't know what I have in store for season 2. But anyway, guys, yeah, this is the finished project, or finished project, I think is what you'd say. I'll maybe do some tweaking with maybe the inside, add some things. We're done. Well, yeah. Okay, so we're basically done. But there is something on episode 10, the final episode of the season, that I will be doing. That you guys are gonna have to wait and see for. So yeah, we finally have finished up the outside. Pretty much everything else on this base. It took a very long time. In total, this build has taken probably about, I'd say, 8.5 months as of today, and I just finished it. So having to stay inside for reasons. And having plenty of time to, you know, work on it and make this thing, you know, tip-top shape, as nice as I can make it. And you know, there's always room to perfect things like this, but honestly, from far away, look here. Oh gosh, did my elytra break? No, it did not. Did I just fall from the sky? Yes. Anyway, when you guys look further away, I know there's a lot of fog with the rain, but when you look further away, it kind of looks really nice. I do need to get rid of this thing here. Maybe add some more stuff. I don't know. Maybe some windows, some stuff, but that'll all be done off camera. But basically, I am done with this thing for Unsocial Craft Season 1. We do have confirmation that Season 2 will happen anytime in between 1.17 and 1.18. But, correct me if I'm wrong, I believe that you cannot transfer a server previously done from 1.17 or 16 to 1.18. Like I said, correct me if I'm wrong, because I'm not exactly sure. Which is why that we may not start this second season until 1.18 officially comes out. But what I am going to show you guys is this thing that I'm going to be building in the shopping district. So I'm going to head on over there and talk a little bit about what I'm planning on doing, and then we'll jump into a super fast build now. So the Board of the Dead was kind of, you know, short-lived, but yeah, it worked for a while, and it ended up being that Skiz one. Of all people, it was Skiz who ended up not losing both of his lives. So I can take all of these signs down now, and the task board is completely clear. You get free signs. So I just headed through the portal and arrived at the shopping district, which means that it is time for me to start work. Oh gosh, for me to start work on my builds in a time-lapse video. But before then, I just wanted to let you guys know that It's going to be kind of compiled super fast build mode. It's going to be two time-lapse videos in about maybe one song. So hang in for that, and let's get going to our super fast build mode. And we are done with the giant store thingy. Nebraska Furniture Mart is what it's going to be called. Just kind of something back to earlier days when we used to joke around and call it Nebraska instead of Nebraska. So we gotta jump into another time-lapse video like I promised, and now we are going to build over here in this base another shop that I promised in a live stream a long time ago. So how about we get right into that? Let's go! Well guys, we got a lot done in this episode. We built two builds in the shopping district. One is this giant structure, the furniture store, which I will work on stocking up off camera, and then the Redstone Republic, which I kind of put in the wrong place. I don't know. It doesn't look completely messed up, but it's just not properly placed. But anyway, if you go down here in the hall, then you'll come up to a bubble vader, and then you will head up to the bubble vader, and you will see a hole in the floor and redstone, basically. There are going to be like various chests in the corners, but this is a very dangerous place right now. There are a lot of mobs that are more than likely going to spawn, and we're going to have to light that up off camera because that is definitely going to be a pretty big issue when it comes down to it. So anyway, a lot of things have popped up on Unsocial Craft over the last week. This, again, is going to be the final episode before 1.17 gets released, but unfortunately, that is all the time that we have for today. I worked really hard on getting these two shops done and ready. I will stock them up and get them set up so that we can sell some stuff before the end of the season. I want to make something known to you guys is that episode 10 is going to be released in just a few weeks. It will not be next week. It will be probably, taking a look at my calendar here, let me see. It will probably be June 26th is when I will release my final episode, and I'll probably be doing some other various things involving 1.17 and working on my new server called Skillscraft, maybe a little more, but yeah, this is kind of something I kind of want to work hard on is getting episode 10 out and ready, especially since we're looking into new streaming, or not streaming software, but new editing software. And I kind of want to, go out with a bang, as a lot of people would say. But yeah, anyway guys, thank you very much for watching this episode. If you guys did like it, please subscribe or leave a like. Yes, thank you very much guys for watching this episode. I will see you next time. Bye.